welcome back to Chasing Financial Freedom. We are continuing with our stocks education with Rocco Di Pietro, and let's find out how we can do it. So we have a YouTube stock education, and we have some news from Novavax, and today we're making another videos from Novavax because we have some news. My name is Rocco Di Pietro, and we are continuing on this thread. So, what is happening in the stock market on this day, on the 11th of December 2020? We have the S&P 500 in the red, but we are recovering. We have the Dow 30 going up, recovering from red, even if just for a little bit, and we have the Nasdaq that is recovering as well. So what's happening? The stocks fall, stimulus program still elusive, and I think why is that? I think that this is because we're still waiting for the stimulus and the market is uncertain. On one hand, we have people selling their stocks and taking some profits because it is the end of the year and we're going to have some thoughts about the tax code, and we're going to talk about, and we are thinking about the taxes and maybe the tax on gains. So it is important to keep that in mind. We've had a crazy year. If we look at the Dow 30, let's see how much did we go up. So let's look at here. We've seen the bottom and we were at 18,000, and then we moved up, and then we have some retracement back to 25,000, and right here we've peaked. We were at 29,100 and again moving up, but okay, let's go back. Right now we are at 30,000, which is of course crazy if you think that we have gone up from 18,000 this year alone. So what can we expect from next year? We're going to talk about that. So we have some news. So how's Biden's presidency will differ from Obama's? We will see in this year. And of course we're going to have a difference between Obama and Trump, and so, but I don't think that his presidency is going to be much more different. But we are not here to talk about politics. We are here to talk about stocks, the stock market, and how to get financially free. So today we have Novavax. We have to talk, guys and girls, we have to talk about Novavax. Why? Because we've had some crazy news going on with this incredible stock. So if you remember, from the start of the year, we were about $4 right here, and even on here. Wait. So in the beginning of the year, we were sitting here at about $7, $8, and then we've moved up. Here we had a huge surge at about 39. Then we have here a support line at 44. Then we moved up more again, and we've had a support line at 79. Then another one at 94, and then we've come back down to 85, where we've been around for quite some time, between 85 and 100. And if you can see here, we have the support line at 101 and 103, and we are moving up. So if you're seeing, we're seeing here the lines, and if you look here, that's exactly the point. That is exactly the point where we started growing. And just from a technical analysis point of view, we can expect here the price to move up. So we've moved to 140, which were 17th of July, and we've moved again to 120. Of course, we've had the peak was in at 178, and it was on the 10th of August, and then we have a retracement, and we've fallen back to 124, and now we're going to see where we're going to move. And then we've moved up to 155. So from a technical analysis point of view, we can deduct that here from this point we're going to move up, and we are probably going to see 140 again, and we're going to see that for quite some time, I think. But the good news is, I've heard, it's just a rumor, but as you may know, Sanofi, the company which had the same Sanofi, so the company that had the same technology as Novavax to produce its vaccine, said recently that they were out from the game for about 6 months, half a year. So what can you expect? Here we've seen it move to $50 and then go down back to 79. So it's a company, it's a colossal company, it's a good company, and it has a market capitalization of $119 billion, so around 120 billion dollars. We have with Sanofi a good dividend yield at around 3.42%, and we can think, of course, for the future of this company. If you want to have your money, instead of having in a saving accounts where we don't get anything, it is better to put it in a company like that. But as usual, it's not financial advice, it's just for entertainment purposes only. So moving from here, you could make around $15 in 1 year time, which is not great, but it's okay. I will take it, of course. But the news is that, so first, the news is that they are delayed. So powerhouse duo GSK Sanofi delay COVID vaccine and shares trouble. It's normal, it's expected because of bad news or news that was not expected. But the most important thing that we're going to talk about is the rumor that essentially Sanofi knows that they could make a lot of money from this product. And think about the company that produces a similar, so that produces a vaccine that uses the same technology as they are using. So it's of course Novavax, and I've heard the rumors, which I don't know if they are true. I heard it on different forums and stock market analysis chats, forums, etc., and Discord channels. I've heard that Sanofi is thinking about acquiring Novavax because they have a lot of market capitalization and Novavax is very cheap at this price. It is, even though we've had a big run this year, it is way undervalued, and it is a very cheap company still. We've had some great news. We have return of capital, and we have JP Morgan saying that this coronavirus stock has over 80% upside. And of course it's Novavax, and they are making the case, as COVID-19 has been responsible for a complete shift in how society operates. On a lighter note, it has also brought with it a whole new world of terminology. For investors, this has been the addition of the term coronavirus stock. Those are the names which have come to the fore during the pandemic, offering potential vaccines and therapeutics to help us get back to normal, which is something that we all need, we all want, and we as a society are doing everything that we can so that we can get back into the game. And Novavax is possibly the ultimate coronavirus stock. And think about that. We're going to need a lot of vaccines. We have 8 billion people in the world, and all these people are going to need around 2 vaccinations per year. And if you think about that, we are going to need around 16 billion doses a year. Think about that. Novavax is said that they are making potentials for producing at least 2 billion doses a year. You know what it means? It means that they could vaccinate 1/4 of the world, which is insane. And if you think, if vaccine costs around $20, and if they sell all or their production for the year, which is 2 billions, they would get 40 billions. So is 2 billions, 0.2 billions, think about that, 2 times 20, it is $40 billion of revenue. And you probably know where this would put this company. We would have appreciation at about, if we would add 40 billions, we would be in the same capitalization of Moderna, which has, don't forget, they have only one vaccine, only one product, and it is the mRNA combinator vaccine, which they are producing, and they are worth 62 billions. But very important, Novavax has something better. They have NanoFlu, which has this year, in the year 2020, has proved that it is much better than Sanofi's competitor, and even better, in the next year they're going to combine these 2 products together, and we're going to have a vaccine for COVID and a vaccine for the flu put together, combined together. So we're going to see a much better product, I think, in the next year. So I think this is a winner stock. I think it has the potential of 100% return, but I think that we could see 10 times return in the next year. This is my prediction if the stock turns out positive, if the news, if they are successful. They had a successful phase 2, The news is great. We're having every day good or even great news with this stock. So I expect this stock to do a lot better in the year 2021. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please push the like button if you enjoyed it, because it helps a lot the algorithm and it helps us produce more videos and improve our work in the future. So until next time, I wish you good luck in the stock market and have fun. Bye bye.